weird to me, and see, nobody talk about this weird shit.
On him being the number one.
I already know where Cliffy.
I don't want to play his card, but it's partially my fault because I don't like. There's no consequence with what he does. So like, I never take it there with his parents or his mom and shit. You feel
like what the fuck kind of sentence is that? Like, there's no way if I'm a teacher, a tutor, a mentor, a daycare worker, nigga, I'm not gonna let you do something and me not talking about I don't want to take it there with your mom, bro. He's a kid, bro. He's a kid, bro. This nigga needs discipline every day, all day. He needs structure. So if this little kid is doing something around me that I don't approve of, and I know his parents won't approve of, it's my duty as the grown-ass man, as the nigga who's grown, as the adult, it's my duty to let his parents know, or for me to get permission from his parents to discipline him myself. Whether that means he can't stream with us for a week, or he got to go back home for a week, or whatever the case is.
Because I see the good in Rakai. I mean, I actually feel like Rakai will be the biggest. I think he's going to be the biggest in the world.
What the fuck does that have to do with
him?
This is the world's biggest streamer talking about prioritizing social media growth over holding Rakai accountable for some of his behavior. Mind you, this nigga Kai damn near his guardian. And maybe I'm gassing it, but it feels like this little dude's mom never be in the picture. Since getting the Kai Cenat cosign, Rakai has almost crashed the car.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
This is only a small facet of everything that this little nigga has done before he turned 17. When I look at myself, before I turned 17, I was ditching class to go to the park and smoke. This kid is almost dying and catching real bodies. So when you put it into that perspective, is becoming the greatest streamer in the world worth all of that? Let's talk about Ray. The stuff Ray be doing is weird. And then you combine this with the fact that he's also younger than the other dudes in the Kai Cenat cinematic universe.
Oh, how old is Ray?
That's still a grown-ass man. Let's start with his defense of Nina Lynn.
I just have fun, feel me? I just have a good stream. Feel me? That's me, gang.
Bruh.
Ray bugging. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I'm sorry, but Ray is so funny, gang. Like, you can tell, okay, English is not his first language, and he hangs around a bunch of black people. So he talk black, but he got an Asian accent, and that's the funniest shit ever.
I'm Kid Buck, bro. I got a lot of bad pass. Everybody should have a new chance, feel me? And Nina, I see Nina as a man, bro. That's how I think, bro. That's how I think, though, bro. No cap, bro. If somebody fuck,
He said, nigga. Oh my God, bro. Y'all gotta stop it, bro. Y'all will fucking crash out of this line. Bro, stop.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then you go digging.
You literally just drag it in, and it'll be an audio clip.
This plugin is especially sick because, like, as soon as you put something in, it's a limitless amount of potential ideas.
Type in cello, hit find samples, and it will automatically find them.
Bro. Oh my God, stop. Bro. He said nigga so smooth, bro. But it's not his fault. It's nobody else around him but black people.
That's how I think, though, bro. No cap, bro. If somebody fuck, yeah.
Now, obviously, I made a whole video on this already, so I'm not going to be just regurgitating everything and all that information. But this is during the height of the Nina Lynn controversy. So for Ray to take such an odd stance about defending the SA specialist, it is pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie, twin. Like Rakai, Ray was someone that Kai had an enormous hand in helping prop him up into mainstream success. It just looks bad on Kai when people that you're pushing are the ones who continue to find themselves in weird controversy.
So I think if I heard right, y'all gotta tell me what she did in the comment section. But he said that Ray was defending him. Ray was defending him. I mean, defending her. And she like did some like SA freaky weirdo type shit. Now that's the weirdest type of shit you could do. You know what I'm saying?
And it's ranging from reckless behavior to actual predatory controversy. What makes his race stuff weirder is that he was allegedly still hanging with the disgraced cameraman Chris.
Yo, mud. A lot, gang. You good, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
Buddy.
Is this the cameraman that was cussing that cameraman and they found out he was talking to like a little ass girl?
Yeah, gang. Bye, bro.
My boy Chris.
She basically she showed me every single thing.
I remember this nigga, he cried about that
I asked her to confirm the iMessage, to confirm the number. It's confirmed. I don't know how people are not just seeing something or like an age or something and just saying and just stopping. It was just some messages that it's some messages that looks fucking crazy, bro. Shit fucked me up, cause like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
This is the same AMP cameraman that got exposed for being inappropriate, and by Kai's own admission, it had him real messed up. So from defending someone who was showing no remorse after SA, and then still hanging with someone who Kai claimed had him real messed up just by seeing the messages between him and the victim, that's just crazy as fuck. This is a PR 360 Kai Cenat guy.
But I will say this though, sometimes niggas just don't be trying to get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, bro, sometimes niggas don't be knowing what's going on and they don't be trying to figure it out, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? It be more to the story than sometimes what niggas be knowing and shit. You feel me? Now, I'm not listening. If you do something weird, nigga, you can't hang around me no more. You feel what I'm saying, though? But, like, sometimes I feel like, as far as, like, the public and the fans and the people, like, that watch this type of shit, I feel like niggas just be jumping the gun sometimes. Like, over jumping the gun. Like, sometimes a lot of shit do be reaching. I ain't gonna lie. Like, shit be weird and it be looking weird. But at the end of the day, we just judging off of people we don't know. Like, and you know, I say a lot of shit. And all this is content and great and funny and nice and whatever. And I react to my content and I give my real live reaction. But I know for a fact that when I turn this video off, I know that I don't know these people. And you could judge somebody off of 1 or 2 or 3 things or 3 clips or whatever the case is. But unless you really know that person to really come to a real conclusion, you can't really be like, oh, he a weirdo. Now, if niggas keep doing weird shit over and over again, that's a completely different story. But if you see if this man stream every day for 24 hours and you see 3 or 4 clips where he kind of look a little weird, like who wouldn't look a little weird 3-4 times? You know what I'm saying?
It's the worst 360 you can imagine. You put niggas on, now everything they do has a chance to reflect negatively on you just by the opportunity you gave them. And to be fair, a lot of that is justified in my opinion. Let's talk about Dez. The thing with Dez is that he is a PR disaster in every sense of the word. Very loud, very brash, and honestly, emotionally immature to a fault. And earlier this year, he was beefing with Rakai, who is a child, and he was dropping slurs live on Twitch to hundreds and thousands of people.
Watch this. Hold that. Fuck up. Look, yo,
what did he say?
Watch this. Hold that. Fuck up. Look, yo.
Did he say
thousands of people?
Watch this. Hold that. Fuck up. Look,
I think he said the F word, shorty, but not fuck. He called him. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, come on, get out. Get the fuck out, gang. Get out.
And recently, he was getting allegations of saying crazy things at the Streamer Awards. And mind you, Ray and Rakai have their own Streamer Awards controversy. So evidently, it's a group-wide epidemic. But Dez's allegations don't just stop.
But I will say, one thing I agree with is that everybody that be around the nigga casting ass like they do not know how to act.
At the Streamer Awards, a woman named Toxic Barbie had her own haunting revelations to say about Dez and how he allegedly forced himself onto her.
Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Toxic Barbie. I'm here to tell my story about DTB Dez essaying me. Me and Dez have a mutual friend named Chance. I put all the proof that I do have because this happened in 2022. Then this is the weapon comes into play. I see that he has a weapon. We're just chilling watching TV and I swear to God, he literally just got on top of me. And I was just generally so confused. The thing is like really this big and I didn't feel nothing but a pressure of a 200-pound man on top of me. He did not ask for my consent.
What's she say?
They just got on top of me. And I was just generally so confused. The thing is like really this big and I...
What's really that big, bitch? What she say? Now, you know, the reason why a lot of people don't jump the gun when they come to shit like this is because a lot of motherfuckers be lying. So I'm not about to get on this reaction video right here. I'm not about to get on here and go crazy on Dez because I don't know who's telling the truth. But what I can tell you is what I have seen with my own 2 eyes. I have seen that nigga tweaking.
Bruh.
Stupid. What? Do your homework. I've seen him tweaking as far as like what he be saying and what he be doing, like what he be on. it's something wrong with that nigga, gang.
I didn't feel nothing but a pressure of a 200-pound man on top of me. He did not ask for my consent.
Not to mention, she also got claims of him being a deadbeat father, and these are all things that happened this year. Well, most of it. I'm not too sure on the original toxic Barbie allegation, but I mean, I guess technically it was something that also happened this year since she came back out and said them again. And all of this will inevitably fall back on Kai Cenat. He is the only reason Dez is getting mainstream attention, and that's via association with the Kai Cenat brand. And if all your associates are getting allegations back to back and their own career-ending controversies, then we're gonna look at you funny too. Let's talk about Ty Lil. His shit is insane, and honestly, I was waiting for bro to respond, and he did, but his response boils down to a single IG story with him claiming he never essayed anyone. Oh my god. That was literally his only response.
What happened?
So
where do I be at?
Instead of just talking about Jordan Pauline, let me start by showing you guys the clip that I found of Ty Lil getting up and humping a woman.
FBI, open up!
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh shit!
I got him.
Shit.
What?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Now that was weird, bro.
Bruh.
I don't got nothing else to say.
FBI, open up!
You gotta call the police on a nigga like that, man. I have never in my life did no weird shit like that, bro. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. I've never did no weird shit like that, bro. I never seen this type of shit. See, I want to know how much shit that I haven't seen that just gets swooped under the rug that everybody forget about and nobody want to talk about it. Cause y'all know I'm gonna talk about it. Oh, fuck that. Y'all know I'm gonna bring it up. Yeah. Okay. I don't give no fuck about what you was doing. Clip farming, none of that, gang. There's nothing in your right mind. A regular nigga, there's nothing in your right mind to make you get up and do that. A girl you don't want to look at her face.
Relax.
Wait, hold on, whoa. This is Wait.
He did this so
now everybody finna laugh and jug it off. Wait, it's your man? How funny clip and all that shit. Nah, bro, that's not that was weird, bro. That was extremely weird, bro.
Abruptly, and there was no hint that she wanted that, and everyone in the room is just kind of brushing it off, like Ty Lil didn't just do some weird stuff. It's
they brushing it off.
Or at least I assume she was talking to Kai when she said this. Is that your man's? Which props to her, because in situations like these, it's hard to speak up.
A lot of girls don't
Ray
speak up.
somehow makes a cameo
like
here too, because apparently he had seen the clip of this happening with Ty Lil, and this creator put him on blast.
When Ty Lil unconsensually humps a girl on stream?
That's weird.
Young 11 Ray. Yo, Ray. Nah, so basically, bro, like they know what's going on. They just don't give a fuck, bro.
So if any of y'all wonder why,
that's when shit like Diddy documentaries come out. Like, you not about to, I'm gonna be honest with you. Motherfuckers say what they want to say in the comments. You're not about to tell me that the Shay Frost ain't ever did no weird shit like that. All the times I've seen him damn near like sexually assault or sexually harass people. If I see you sexually harass people multiple times and then somebody say you sexually assaulted the person, I'm going to believe them. Like, it's not going to be hard for me to believe. You know, I feel like it's a lot of this weird shit that be going on behind the scenes and nobody call it out because either they don't care, they not comfortable, or that's weird. I'm not letting nobody do no shit like that around me. I don't give no fuck who you is. Bro, like,
I have an unfavorable opinion on streamers. This is why. But the Ty Lil weirdness goes back even further, because pre-stream era, he was doing freaky IG lives, and the caption claims that during this time he was exploiting young girls to get laid. Can't verify those claims. What I can say is that the video is 2 minutes long. It's Ty Lil having Shorty throw him some neck, and you can hear it. And he's flipping the camera too. There's like a mirror in front of him. It's just some weird stuff. I don't know how this guy is like...
Is that before? What the fuck?
Exploiting young girls to get laid. Can't verify those claims. What I can say is that the video is 2 minutes.
I can't verify how old the girl is.
This long. It's Ty Lil having Shorty throw him some neck, and you can hear it. And he's flipping the camera too. There's like a mirror in front of him. It's just some weird stuff. I don't know how this guy is like on the Kai Cenat team. This is crazy. Now I want to show you guys
what the fuck is going on.
All this before getting into the actual Jordan Pauline stuff, because having this context in mind makes everything that she's gonna say more feasible. Or at least it did for me.
I was sexually assaulted at a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys fucking love. And I'm tired, bro. I already said it, guys. I already said it. And we've already talked about it. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the fuck else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know, y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it.
See now.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store.
When somebody just says this, I'm like, I don't believe that shit. Like, I'm not gonna say like I don't believe it, but I don't automatically just jump straight on anybody's side. Like, I don't automatically believe anything. I'm gonna show y'all what this chat say though. Look at the chat. Look at the chat now. Okay? That's the chat. Do your homework on the chat. I don't automatically believe it, but then when you show me a clip of them like, what the fuck? You just humping for no reason? Like what the fuck you got going on for real, bro? You just like humping me?
Yeah,
now, when the next girl come out and say you did some more weird shit, then you show me a video of you getting some neck on live for no reason. Like, what kind of weird old freaky ditty shit do y'all got going on in New York, bro?
My mouth, because niggas is trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like, that's why I said I'm done with the streaming shit.
Obviously, there's far more to the story than her just stating all these things plainly, but the video is already long enough. I just find it crazy that she talks about getting blackmailed, because from my perspective, I don't think we can just write this off or act like this isn't something huge. It was like Diddy and Epstein were all predators who operated on a blackmail system. I'm not saying that Ty Lil nor AMP nor any of those guys are guilty 100%. We don't know the full story, and I'm not trying to get sued, but I am saying that has...
You never know what's going on, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Because the shit that these niggas be doing, I can only imagine how many people had to get paid off to not say nothing to fuck up this whole this money train right here. Cause this is a big bag of money, bro. This nigga had 1 million people subscribe to him on Twitch, bro. That's $5 million in a month. He made that same another 50. I know he made another 15, 20, 30 fucking $1 million that same in 30 days, bro. That's more than $1 million a day. This a money train, Brody. This a money motherfucking train, shorty. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if girls got paid off because this nigga did something weird, or because this nigga said something weird, or because this nigga touched you, or because this nigga put some drugs in you. You never know, gang. I ain't making no allegations. I'm just saying, shorty, you never know. But when you start seeing clips like this, what else do you want a nigga like me to think? What opinion do you want me to have, bro? Because that's all I'm stating is my opinion. Don't sue me.
Validity, and this has happened with powerful men in the past, and to brush it off as an attempt at clout chasing is not only dangerous for victims, but it just makes getting away with this stuff easier. I just find it hard to wrap my mind around giving more benefit to the rich, powerful man than the woman who has to come out and have all this courage when people are going to be quick to label it clout chasing. Like, how are we extending the benefit to the powerful nigga in the scenario? I just think that's kind of stupid. And no, I'm not saying just blindly believe it either. That's why I waited before making this video, but this guy Ty Lil didn't want to do himself any favors, but that's neither here nor there. Getting essayed is clout chasing? Like, what the fuck? But if I KMS, then what? Y'all don't know how this shit affects people until it happens to you. The statement is very powerful because people constantly talk about being wary of the signs, and then they're the same people who are pushing others over the edge. And apparently, Jordan also posted these screenshots from other girls before deleting them. My first time I went to the Clover House, the very first thing Ty Lil said to me was, do you want to fuck? If you don't want to fuck, there is no reason for us to talk. He also refers to the women they cast as groupies to their face, which is highly disrespectful. People want to believe what they want because of how people portray themselves online, but I know who he is in real life.
Bro, we literally seen the Shay Frost walk up on a girl, and I forgot what he said to that girl when she was on the phone with her mama. He was like, "Do you want to fuck or something?" He was some crazy for weird ass. I'm just surprised that this shit be sliding. Like, niggas couldn't do this when I was in high school. I'm telling you, high school, middle school, elementary school, like you couldn't be on no weird shit like that, gang. Motherfuckers getting kicked out the school. We gonna run you out the school and we gonna beat your ass every time we see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
you get the justice you deserve. He made a speech saying, "Toast to you know what happens when we get the ladies drunk," something like that. I was like, "OMG, what is?"
He made a speech saying, "Toast to you know what happens when we get the ladies drunk." Oh my fucking God. I always thought that was weird. I stopped hanging around a lot of niggas who be like, "Yeah, I gotta get her drunk first. I gotta get her drunk." Like, bro, what in the weirdo? What kind of weirdo shit you got going on, bro? Any nigga that feel like he gotta get a girl drunk to get some ass is a fucking weirdo.
Did he? Assuming that these testimonies are true, that nigga is just weird. And talking about knowing what happens when the women get drunk and telling potential women you're casting that they have to sleep with you guys or they have no reason to be there is weird. Jordan recently came out about how legal action is underway and reaffirmed that this is not a clout chase and that this is a serious situation she intends to fight and a situation she wants to turn into awareness. So with that being said, in my opinion, the Clover Boys are a brand risk. I will say though, Rakai and Reggie are the only ones who I could see potentially being saved, but honestly, I really don't know. The way this looks on Kai Cenat, regardless of the outcome of each situation, is that he has a pattern of platforming individuals who are basically chaos incarnates. How can you not go a week without controversy? How do you navigate the space constantly either allegedly hurting people or just being a nuisance? And if that's the type of person who Kai Cenat finds himself repeatedly platforming, is the next question not who is Kai Cenat? Because we can only keep questioning those around him for so long.
That gotta be the next question.
See it. Eventually the bottle will be pointed at him, and how he answers is up in the air. But that's really all I had to say. So subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
Shit.
Win $10,000 of unskippable billboard media in your city. Qualified entrants in participating markets are eligible for a $500.
John, this is a wild and dangerous high-speed pursuit. The van you see right there, we understand there's a female driver. We don't know if there's anyone else in. Inside that vehicle, but she's driving erratically. She's already slammed into a couple patrol cars and incredibly.
Bro, she's trying to hide behind.
Right at the patrol car, and the patrol car had to get out.
Bro.
This is us. If you want any more, I'm about to show y'all what we about to do. Apple on some lame shit, only talking about 2 devices. Like, what, bro?
You feel me? I just, today's though.
So apparently there's a new way that everybody's getting rich, right? There's always a new way online where people think they're tricking the banks. You know what I mean? They coming up, they getting stuff for free or they getting mad money. And then what do? They bring it to the internet to tell everybody about it. So check this out right here.
That's just on today's though. You feel me? I just today's though. You feel me?
It's only 11:31.
What? Tap in, bring them. You feel me? Bring them corners. What? Doing a live too. I'm banned.
They on live with it. They said bring them Klarnas. If y'all don't know what the Klarna is something that you could basically like check out with. Instead of using just straight your debit card when it's time for you to check out when you're buying something online, you could click Klarna. And Klarna lets you like kind of borrow their money. You're really getting a loan essentially, and you're paying monthly on whatever that thing is. But what a lot of people do, and I knew this from back in the day, like back when I was in high school, they had something else. It was called like QVC or something. And what people would do, they would sign up saying they're gonna make these payments and don't make the payment. So they feel like, yo, I just got this for $50. Right? So that's essentially what this is. This whole Klarna thing is.
This is us. If you want any more, I'm about to show y'all what we about to do. Apple on on some lame shit, only talking about 2 devices. Like, what, bro? Fuck them all. We just spent this bitch at Best Buy.
People that don't know what they're doing, and you're posting yourself doing identity fraud and wire fraud on the.
Y'all young dudes make the crack era dope man from the 80s and the 90s look like Harvard students. Because at least if you gonna be stupid, why put it online? Do y'all realize most of these companies don't even make the mistakes you think they're making? This is all a trap. Now, I mean, a lot of this stuff be a trap just to collect y'all like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And what do y'all do? Hey, over here, put it on my story. Damn, they done block my story. All right, well, I'm gonna go live. Damn, I can't go live from my account no more. Okay, I'm gonna go live from my sister's account. You literally assist them in catching you. I don't get it for the life of me. Y'all make the dope man of back in the day look like geniuses. Getting up online with your face and everything. Hey, me and my girlfriend, but look at our money. Got it from the Klarna scam. Come down, hit me up. All you gotta do is shoot me a DM and you can be next. As if you're doing some type of legal work.
The internet, it's not going to work out for you, buddy. Have you ever seen this Zakana glitch going around? There's basically people that are getting a really high credit limit and they're just busting it down, giving them an availability of getting a 10K loan, and people that shouldn't be getting that type of loans in the Klarna glitch, right? There's real scammers that are grabbing other people's information and doing that type of method. And that method's always been around. But there's people that are getting into it and it's becoming a trend that are trying to hop on the wave that the scammers are doing. The issue is y'all niggas aren't scammers. Y'all don't have proxies. Y'all don't have XC swipers. Y'all aren't TJX6. Y'all are little niggas trying to play the big dog league. You will get caught up. It's not a glitch. You are posting something. Nigga, that's identity fraud. And if you're not buying...
I think everybody about to have such a good holiday thanks to clearing them. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, let me tell you a little something.
So a whole bunch of my subscribers have been leaving comments and sending me DMs that they've been making money from this side hustle that I put everybody on to. So if you haven't tried it out yourself, well, here it is. All you're doing is playing games on your phone. It's extremely simple. This website is paying people just to play games, along with doing reviews of shows and all type of things. You just got to go on there. They have like a bulletin board. You'll see what's available. Click one of those games and you can make actual money. Now, I know a lot of people think it's a scam. Therefore, I'm going to put some of the comments on the screen. Now, I don't know these people. All right. So again, like I say in all my videos, you can try it out for yourself. If it is not for you, it is not for you. But if you check it out and you find that it is for you, make you your money. It is the holiday season. A lot of us got to recoup this money. And sometimes just an extra $100, $200 to take care of a phone bill is just all you need. I'm going to be on my phone regardless. The phone might as well pay for itself. That's the way I see it. But if you want to try it out for yourself, I'll leave the link in the description below and the link in the comment section, all right? And you can try it out for yourself. And if you make some money, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll shout you out in my video as well, giving you your congratulations, all right? Back to the video.
I'm talking about, we don't got no Apple products. We sold them all. And everyone paid with the same methods. Oh, I'm just saying, why ain't y'all buy me nothing? That's crazy. Y'all ain't give me nothing.
Why you ain't buy me nothing? The craziest part about this, man, and this is why I don't sympathize all the time when it comes to people trying to fix their credit or they're trying to find some type of debt removal. And the reason why is because sometimes you just should not have done what you did to your credit. What you did to your credit, you didn't get tricked into that. You actually signed up for something you should not have signed up for. You thought you had a little finesse because you was able to get some quick cash, but you really took out a loan. Which is why I don't think everybody needs some type of debt relief. No, you need to learn from your mistakes. Because these same people are going to be trying to, in years from now, they're going to be trying to find the credit man. Because they're going to find out, damn, I can't get a lease. I cannot get any apartments. I can't sign up for a car. My credit is a 10. Because you thought you could get your hands on some quick money, which was really just a loan finesse. And it ain't even a finesse, you just get a loan. And then you never paid it back. And then be surprised why you can't get approved for nothing in life anymore. Do you realize it don't matter how much money you have, you're gonna have to get approved for stuff. Because essentially, even if you have a lot of money, if you have bad credit, which is what these people are messing up, if you have bad credit, people are gonna run your credit and be like, wait a minute. Yeah, you got a lot of money in your bank account. You get paid a lot, but your credibility is shot. I ain't about to do no business with you because you might keep your money. That's what your credit says. Your credit says you don't pay people on time. So don't matter how much money you got. If your credit is shot, unless you just paying cash, you know what I mean? People are not going to want to do any business with you. I'm talking about getting a car, getting a house, unless you're cashing these things. All right? So, okay, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the, you're going to jail. It always happens. Remember the PPP? Everybody's up. Everybody diamond out, Folks about to have all the Apple headsets, right? Until it come knocking on your door. What you gonna do? You gonna cry in the damn courtroom. Like you ain't post a video. Like you ain't do the crime. Keep thinking y'all could beat the system by doing it this way.
The method is Klarna.
What's the method?
That's how they're doing it. I got a text, oh, you wanna make money? I said no. He said, oh, well, I use Klarna. Come on. I'm good. Why would I want to give you my Klarna account with my SSN to max it out and then I'd be in debt? Somebody's gonna say 10K right up front.
Yeah, they're going from person to person to open up a Klarna account, get a loan in that person's name, and boom, you got some cash. You have a loan, you just borrowed money from the bank. And then, here's the kicker. They gonna tell... I'm laughing because people really be falling for this. They gonna tell you, because I just did the work, just give me $3,000. They just signed up for a loan in your name and asked you for $3,000 and you're never gonna hear from them again. So now they walk away with $3,000. You are left with a $10,000 scam, but with a $10,000 loan, and $3,000 in cash, or $7,000 in cash, thinking that, oh, he just looked out for me. No, people, he just ruined your credit. Now you have to pay back $10,000 to these people in your Social Security name.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore. And it works? Oh, like you wouldn't believe it.
Oh,
your credit score is going to be the size of your shoe if you keep messing around. No thanks. The method is...
Yeah, and then they're going to be like, man, what a credit man, bro. Man, these people, they just want to prove me, bro. Because look at the type of stuff y'all be doing with y'all credit, bro. Rolling it under the car, running it over. And then we'll look up and be like, oh, it's the system. Yeah, I don't understand why it's like this. Bro, look at what you're doing. You're not, so whoever's watching, you will not be 21 forever. You will not be 19 forever. You won't be 25 forever. I don't know how old y'all trying to do these scams. But you will get older. And then you'll look back and be like, damn, I made some mistakes. We all have. But here's the thing about a lot of these guys' mistakes. You're making mistakes that's going to follow you for a very, very long time. And the rest of your life, you're going to be trying to fix these mistakes. Oh, I was on the Klarna glitch. Thinking you smarter, bro. There's nothing new under the sun. The old heads will tell you that. There's nothing new under the sun. It's just a new name and a new face.
If you have heard of the Klarna method going around Detroit right now for Christmas, please do not do it because you will ruin your credit score. So if you remember the Cash App or the Chase Bank method that was happening a few years ago and even last year, there is a new one called the Klarna method that people are doing in Detroit that is absolutely ruining your credit. People are...
Merry Christmas, by the way. I should have started this video out like that. I apologize, y'all. I wanted to get into this so bad. Merry Christmas. I hope y'all enjoyed whatever you received. Even if you didn't receive anything, God bless that you still here to vibe with your boy. You know what I mean? But Merry Christmas.
Now getting your first and last name and even your Social Security number, opening up a Klarna account and buying PlayStations, iPhones, and credit lines of cash, and then making your credit go in the toilet. And people are telling you this. They thought they found a Klarna glitch, but what they really found was a glitch to go straight to prison. Because if you do this Klarna method right now, where you're getting PlayStations, iPhones, iPads, and cash in people's name, and then not paying those back, you will go to jail. It's gotten so bad that even this guy right here, who works at a Walmart, said that all of their Apple products got cleared out in Detroit because of people coming in and buying with.
What's so funny to me is that these people think that they're smarter than the system. They're smarter than the FBI. Most of y'all are fresh out of high school. Maybe did a semester in college. Y'all really think these people don't have systems to catch you? To catch the middleman? You don't think they have systems for that? So when they come knocking on your door, don't be looking crazy. And then to those people that's like, oh, let me run up the glitch. I mean, your social, your name, your address, all that's right there. Baffles me, bro.
Klarna. So please, whatever you do, do not listen to anybody that tells you to do the Klarna method. If you ever...
I mean, I could give y'all simple math. If somebody posts and says, if you want to make $10,000, all you got to do is give me 3. And then you hit them up. They say, yo, let me get your social security number, your first name, your last name, and, you know, the whole shebang. There's no corporate number. There's no place you can pull up, and it's an actual establishment, so you can sue them if you don't get what you ask for in return. You do not give these people your information. Simple. But some people are so starving and deep in debt, and I get it. You know, maybe you're behind on some rent, you're behind on some bills, whatever, and you like, man, quick 30,000 would really save me right now. What you don't realize, yes, you could fix this right now, but you're only digging yourself in a deeper hole that you're gonna have to one day face. And who knows when that day is? You're not gonna be able to sleep, because that knock will come at the door.
Heard of the Klarna method going around Detroit?
Alright, this is us. He's going in the mall. About to show you what we about to do this with. Apple on some lame shit, only talking about 2 devices. Like, what, bro? Fuck the mall. We just spent this bitch at Best Buy. You know, Byron, I'm about to show y'all everything we got. We just fucked that bitch up, man. Come on. Hit my jack, hit my line.
These aren't Christmas gifts. These gentlemen and a variety of other people online are posting with their full face talking about a
Yo, getting iPhones in 2025, 2026, I don't even know if you would call it stealing. That's the tricky part, right? Because essentially they're paying for it. They're just not going to pay it back. But the way Apple could just lock these phones and stuff, bro, if you're buying a phone just from somebody off the street, you got some real cojones. You got some real cojones, bro. I know back when I was in middle school, high school, they could easily, you know, you could get a phone on somebody and change the password, change the code, all that, you're good. Now, bro, you can't even turn off the phone without the person being able to find you.
Aren't a glitch. Either they're using one of their friends and they're accessing spending limits they wouldn't usually get access to, or they're genuinely committing fraud, going on a Tor browser, the dark web, and buying people's personal details and getting Klarna profiles that are generally inactive. Due to a Klarna leak, they can, you know, find all this information. And then they get a high spending limit and they max this out and they fuck up somebody else's credit. Even if you resell these things, you're not going to get the total amount needed to bond out of jail while you're awaiting trial, because you will be going to prison for federal identity theft. That is 15 years plus 2 to 5 more years if you're using it in an underlying felony. If you were using your own account with your own social security and your own phone number, you're going to pay that money back. Klarna's going to send that to collections and they will garnish your wages. They will take that money in taxes. They will wreck your credit score down to 120. So even if you declared bankruptcy, even if you resold all of this stuff and you got a little bit of money, it's not working out for you in the long run. The Klarna glitch is going to fuck up a bunch of these guys, and then they're all really brazenly posting it online.
All right, this is us.
Posting it online is so crazy, bro.
Klarna is the next way y'all are going to jail. Did y'all learn nothing from the JP Morgan checking the ATM thing? Of course you didn't, because the government's so slow sending y'all to jail for the pandemic PPP scams that y'all just think y'all can get away with it. what have I always told y'all? One thing about those financial institutions, they gonna get you. They might get you now, they might get you later, but they gonna get you.
Don't get you.
Just because it goes out of the trendy daily news doesn't mean they stop. JP is still suing people for money and sending people to jail. You never gonna get up from under that. Uncle Sam has not forgotten about them PPP loans. Most people just don't realize that the IRS is so understaffed, they're gonna come after you 5 to 10 years later when you think they didn't forgot about it. This Klarna thing is gonna have y'all in jail. All for a quick lick in Detroit. Like, be for real. Y'all hanging on by a thread with the big three automotive. Like, y'all run up there running credit scams, talking about coming there. This is a decade of scams. And in a country that is built on scamming, this is even prolific for us. Klarna.
Somebody explain.
So a lot of people keep hitting me up asking to explain this Klarna method, man. So we're going to talk about it in this video. Disclaimer, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. I'm not judging anybody, nor am I advocating for you to do it. This is for educational purposes only. Do what you will with this information. Now, it's various different methods on how you could have accessed the money for Klarna. In fact, Detroit wasn't the first people on this that I known about, because somebody in Atlanta hit me up about this 2 years ago. But I'm going to talk about the two methods that I see online. The first one was a glitch. Basically, people was taking their own identification, their own license, and their own social security number and applying for spending limits with Klarna. And it was just giving them spending limits that it usually wouldn't give them. So I guess we consider it a glitch. Now, if a playmaker or scammer came to you and told you that,
that's not a glitch. You just got a loan. That's it. That's not a glitch. That's not a glitch. The fact that they're giving you just any amount of money, okay, maybe you can call that a glitch, but it's still something you got to pay back. I'm sure they wasn't just giving free money. People, when you start seeing being able to get loans as a glitch, just know you are lost. You are very lost the moment you think getting a loan is a glitch. And look, I can't even say I ain't judging nobody, because this video I kind of am. You know what I mean? Like, bro, a loan is not a glitch. You will have to pay that back. And these be the same people to look for a fix, a quick fix to release all of their debt. Bro, you need to pay that back. You should not have done that. And now you're going to pay somebody else to hopefully fix your credit. I've been there before. Not with no scamming stuff, but I was trying to get somebody to fix my credit. And this dude did not fix my credit. And it was all because of some dumb stuff. I didn't understand how credit cards work when I was in my earlier 20s. I mean, granted, I paid all this stuff off. But you're going to pay somebody just to fix your credit. And the money that you guys are about to get right now off this little Klarna flip, you're probably going to spend it in a week anyways. This ain't going to be the beginning to wealth. Y'all don't even know how to flip a play for real. You make some money off of some BS like this that you eventually, bro, you better become Al Capone. Pay your way out of jail. But now y'all gonna keep flipping it. Keep flipping it and spending on diamonds and sneakers.
and then you access your own identification, your own social security number, and then you split the profits with them. Yeah. That's crackhead shit, because you could have did that yourself. Now, what's going to be the consequences of that? Yes, in 6.5 months, it's going to show up in collections. And if the balance is significant enough, they're going to garnish your wages, they're going to sue you, they're going to levy your bank accounts, they're going to take your taxes, whatever you got to do to get the money back. Facts, that's what's going to happen. Now, what's the other way that they was doing it? Play 2 is more significant. Play 2 is what mostly everybody is doing. Basically, the playmaker or the scammer is going on the dark web and buying profiles. The profile is coming with a name and a social security number. But here's the significant part of it. They're buying a profile of somebody that has very good credit or decent enough credit where Klarna is going to give them a significant spending limit and matching it with the identity of the person who consented with the playmaker or the scammer, that they could utilize their identity to access this spending limit on the Klarna app. That's why they ask you to bring them common names. James Snow, John Smith, for example. It's thousands of people with those names in America, and somebody got good credit. All they got to do is tie that social security number with your ID, boom, y'all access spending limits on Klarna. Y'all go run up the bag or do whatever it is you're going to do with it. So what's the consequences of that? Well, it's not going on your credit because you use somebody else's credit. So the person's credit or the identity you stolen, you're going to tarnish their credit. What you commit is fraud. Regular fraud, identity fraud, and wire fraud. Regular fraud because the store sold the things that you purchased to the person's identity that you stole, not you. Wire fraud because Web Bank wired the money to Klarna based on the information that you provided. Identity fraud because you stole somebody else's identity and tied it to yours. Hey, do what you will with the information. It's up to you. So a lot of people keep...
It's the last one I'm going to play, man. Orange jumpsuits. Look in the mirror. If you're thinking about doing this, I want you to see, put on an orange shirt, orange pants, just see how good you look. That's where the hell you're going.
I'm gonna try to give y'all the Klarna sauce in less than 60 seconds, but here's the thing. This ain't even really no sauce for real. It's just common sense. But boom, go download Klarna. It's right. I don't remember exactly if they ask you how much you make, but most likely they do. I've had Klarna for years, so I don't remember. But most likely they do. So boom, say you make 100, 200, 1,000, 300.
Nah. Y'all not getting that video. Not off my video. I'm not leading nobody down the path to try this shit out. This is dumb. Alright, this is dumb just like the last thing. Alright, these scams, these online scams have been around for a very long time. There's a lot of people sitting down doing real life time off of these scams. There's people that needed a quick flip, at least they thought, and their credit is shot. Alright, yo, who you bank with? Who you bank with? Why do you think they're saying who you bank with? Who you bank with? Because I can get a loan from your bank. Oh, I could possibly put a fake check in your bank that they won't catch right now. They'll catch later on. And by the time later on comes, I'll be done disappeared off of you. Nothing new under the sun, y'all. Nothing. All right. Hey, man, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notifications and all that good stuff, man. Merry Christmas, like I said before. All right. And shout out to everybody that went ahead and checked out me and my wife's new video on my other channel, our family channel. If you haven't checked it out already, go check that out. The Garrett family. Now, I mean, it's on YouTube or whatever. And it's also, the link is in the description below. And if you want to make extra money playing games on your phone, all you got to do is click the link in the description below, link in the comment section. These apps, they're literally paying people just to play games on your phone. It's crazy every time I think about it. So try it out. See if it's for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. All right. And I know there's going to be somebody to be like, bro, how you made this whole video and you're supporting a scam? First of all, it's not a scam. You know what I mean? If you think it's a scam, that's why I just tell you, look, if it's for you, it's for you. It's not for you, it's not for you. You can do your research. You click the link. Now, I mean, do your research on the website, all that. Now, I mean, when you sign up to actually see what games are on the board to be played, you don't have to sign up with no hard information. You don't have to put your information in there either. You know what I mean? You sign up with your first name, your last name, and the email, and then the password. Everything else after that is up to you whether or not you want to continue. But like I said, do your research because people in real life making money playing games on their phone. Just want to put that out there, all right? Because I know there's going to be somebody in the comments like, yo, I can't believe he said all that and still supported that. Whatever. Make sure to like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notification, all that good stuff. I'm out of here, man. Peace.
Let's go.
On June 6, 2021, a displeased business owner reported a grand theft incident at her store to 911. During an audit, it was discovered that over $25,000 had unaccountably disappeared.
Can I put y'all on game real quick? Yeah, Ghost. Hey, if you gonna steal from your job, don't take over $1,000. You want to stay in jail or you want to go home? I ain't gonna say you want to go to jail or go home because you're gonna go to jail, but you'll get out the same night. You want to stay in jail or you want to go home? Over $1,000 is a felony, squad. You do not want them problems, nigga. It took me to get money. I promise y'all, this is what I'm telling y'all now, because a lot of y'all ain't been here. This ain't no cocky shit, but a lot of y'all ain't touched what I touched. But please listen to me, because I've been in y'all position. I've been in both positions. Remember that. It took me to touch money for me to realize money is not everything, bro. If you realize that shit now, and you ain't never touched no real money, then nigga, you are a king. Because I didn't realize that shit until I touched the real money. Money ain't everything, bro. I'm telling you, nigga. Taking $900, you go home. Take $1,100, you going to jail. I'm telling you.
At first, she didn't know who was stealing the money. Later, she became suspicious of an employee. This worker started buying new cars and often came to work with new Gucci bags each week.
I never thought that. Who the fuck is you trying to look like? That's what I'm saying, bro. And it be mostly the females. It be mostly the females, bro. She trying to look good for a customer because evidently nobody. I promise you, ain't no niggas work where she worked at. So how the fuck you been coming to work all bloody for the last 2 years since I hired you? When I hired you, you had those Skechers, bitch. The ones with no shoestrings with the S on the side. You like, what is those? Chanel's. Bitch had on you. Now all of a sudden, when the money start coming up, miss, you want to come to work with Gucci bags? How smart or dumb are you? She black or Mexican? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. If you ain't stealing no money to put food on the table or pay no bills, then you a little ass kid. Nigga stealing money for swag. The fuck? That's what happened.
And you got your initials to set on your dollar.
The owner chose to devise her own counter-sting operation. She marked the bills with a distinctive letter before the officers arrived as a method to confirm that the money was indeed stolen from her cash register.
It's like we have the bank numbers. Plus we have the serial numbers of the other stuff. Okay. Alright. How do we do this? Do I just go in and how does she look? She's got a long tan khaki skirt. She's got a black one.
Nah, Ghost, pick one. Black or Mexican, we need the facts, bro. Okay, fuck it. She's black. She's African American. Fuck it. We going off the stereotype, bro. I'm going off the scenario. I seen this shit a good of times. And the way I'm weighing on my Libra scale, I'm gonna September 24th, baby. That's it. On my Libra scale, I said, she's the shorter of the two. She looks kind of laughing. Are we going to get past that motherfucking hairline? Are we? Are we? She thought she was going to get a pass because she called the police and the subject is about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We here for the bitch that's stealing. Let's talk about the bitch that called the police. The fuck is that? When you put your glasses and rest them on your head, they rest on your head, not your forehead, not your eyelashes. They rest on your head. Her fucking hairline is on her head, squad. Where did the rest of that go? Because she wasn't born like that. And you know how hair, it got like spores and shit, so you see where the hair used to be. We can't even see where the hair used to be. Is that a lace? Is that a lace? Because it seemed like she got a taper but in the front when she was supposed to get that shit on the side. And they came to work and said, fuck it, because I promise you, bro, I promise you, if you like, well, fuck the explanation I was about to give. When you accidentally cut some hair, you can't grow that shit back. We all been to the barbershop. If they fuck up a little on the hairline, they gotta keep going back. So I think they just kept fucking up and kept going back. Right? Because why is her hairline